G'day. Right, we're going to start talking about gold in sediment layers. Previous video I talked about how it actually was in a gas and liquid state, and now I'm going to talk about how after lots and lots of years of erosion it ends up in sedimentary layers that we can extract gold from today. So probably the most fascinating and interesting, you'll actually do a little bit of research, you'll learn some interesting facts here. Biggest sedimentary gold deposit in the world is the Central Rand goldfield. That's in South Africa. Now if you look that up, you're going to find a lot of interesting facts about that. That's how Johannesburg actually came into existence, because of the gold found there. It's also the reason why they have the name of their currency as the Rand, because it came from the area where they found the gold. Anyway, the gold that's been eroded over millions of years formed into a sedimentary layer in that area. Now they've mined roughly 40% of all the gold that's ever been mined in the world. 40% of that gold has been mined out of these sediments in that area. Now, to give you an idea of how deep these sediments are, some of these mines have gone through over 3.5 kilometres into the ground. Down 3.5 kilometres of sediment, and they're still going. But the heat of the earth is actually starting to drive them back. It's getting more and more difficult to go deeper. That gives you an idea of how much gold can actually be deposited into sediments, and then later those sediments start to give out the gold through erosion, and then we can start to work those gold deposits, these sedimentary layers that are now starting to erode. We find it in the creeks and streams because that's where all the erosion goes. It goes to the lowest point, and that's where we find our gold. So sedimentary layers are another very, very important location of where you will find gold. So keep that in mind. Again, you're walking along the stream, start looking at the rocks in the stream. If you're seeing lots of sedimentary rocks, and if there's other rocks there that would indicate metals such as gold, then it starts building up that picture. Are you looking for an old alluvial deposit that's in sediments that are eroding down into that stream? Probably. That's more than likely what you're chasing there. If you've got lots of sedimentary stone, it's very likely that those gold deposits that you're finding in that stream are coming from old sedimentary layers. So, right, I've just gone over the 3-minute mark, so I'm going to stop it there. As I always say, get out there and get into it, and I hope this has been good and educational for you guys. So,